Hello students, good morning. Welcome back to online class. Grade 9 Economics, first unit, Understanding Development Perspective Measures and Sustainability. Okay. So before going to this lesson, already I have completed half of the lesson, isn't it? Can recall once. So what is development? What is development we have learned, isn't it? That development is the progress of a particular field or a particular person. And also we have learned that economic progress of a country is known as economic development. Next, what we have learned, what are the indicators of development and what are the indicators of economic development. Really? What are the indicators of development? Improvement, growing process in a needed direction, way of moving forward, not doing same mistake twice, part of daily life, advance, grows within, never ending process, bettering yourself, freedom to grow and progress. Next, what are the indicators of economic development? It is NNP, PCC, PPP and HDA. About that only we have learned already. So today we can learn about this sustainability of development and renewable and non-renewable resources, policies for sustainable development. Okay, today we can see these headings only and a few questions also I will mark and give. First, we can come to our lesson, sustainability of development. What is the meaning for this sustainability? Sustainable. What is the meaning for sustainable? Stable, isn't it? Stable development. Okay, sustainability of development. Sustainable means what? Stable development. There is no changes in the development. So, sustainable economic development is taken to mean development without damaging the environment and not compromising with the needs of the future generation. So, sustainability of economic development is taken to mean development without damaging the environment. We should not damage the environment. Without damaging, there should be a development and not compromising and the needs of the future generation. And we should not damage anything or waste anything for the future generation also. For example, if you see some water is flowing on the floor or if the tap was open, you want to close. That is you should not waste water. At the same time, the consequence of environmental degradation do not respect to national or state boundaries. Okay, sustainability of development is comparatively a new area of knowledge in which scientists, economists, philosophers and other social scientists are working together. So, if these people work together only, we can attain the stable development. Very clear? So, the consequence of environmental degradation do not respect to national or state boundaries. Okay, so if these people work together only, we will attain the stable or sustainability of development. Who are the person? Scientist, economist, philosopher and other social scientists. Okay. Next, natural resources. What do you know about this natural resources? They can be divided into two. Okay. What are the two important things of natural resources? Renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources. Can you give an example for renewable resources? That is solar power. Okay. Renewable resources are replenishable. We can get, isn't it? Non-renewable resources are non-replenishable. What is the meaning for replenishable? We can get again and again, we will get that. Isn't it? But non-renewable resources are non-replenishable. We won't get. See how often you are getting, for example, coal, petroleum. From where we are getting this coal and petroleum? From the underground. Often if you are taking means, it won't be again and again, it won't be get, isn't it? So that resources we want to use it in a safe manner. Okay. Next, groundwater is an example of a renewable resources. Okay. Solar energy and groundwater is an example of renewable resources. Next, the question also arises how this development is possible. We are using, isn't it? Again and again we are using. So if you use rather, we are getting repulsed. Okay, that renewable resources are repulsed. So water often we say each and everyone's house we are having the bore well, isn't it? Daily we are using the water and you are using for many things, for washing, cooking, for pouring the water for the garden, isn't it? For that purpose and all we are using. So it is a renewable resources. So groundwater is a renewable resources. At the same time, non-renewable resources get exhausted. Exhausted means what? It will soon it will be finished after certain number of years of extracting and using them, and they cannot be repulsed. Very clear? So, to achieve real sustainability, we need to balance economic, social, and environmental sustainability in equal harmony. Okay, all these three things, in order to achieve this real sustainability, what are the things we want to be balanced? Economic, social, and environmental. These three things is very, very important to achieve real sustainability. Okay, then only we will get equal harmony. Are you clear? Equal harmony means what? We can keep all our things in an equal manner. Very clear? சமநிலையில் வைத்திருப்பது, Tamil will say. So in general, the question of development or progress is continuous. So if there is a development in a country, there is a good progress. Already I taught, isn't it? Or at all times, as a member of society, as individuals, we need to ask where we want to go, what we wish, what we want to become, what is our goal. This is our daily routine life. We will often ask, after 15 years, what we want to become? After 20 years, after 50 years, what we want, what is our wish, what we want to become, what is our goal? These are the general question. Next, in the tabular column, we can see different countries, literacy rate, sex ratio, and the environmental education also. Andhra, Karnataka, Kerala, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and India, we can see the different states ratios. Okay. Next, from this picture, what you can understand, there's natural resources are two types: renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Here, the renewable resources, plant, animal, isn't it? Non-renewable resources, minerals, fossil fuels, soil, etc. At the same time, this see the next picture. Water from this rain is coming, isn't it? And again it was flowing to the sea, lake, etc. Again it was evaporating as a vapor, and again it was formed as a cloud, and again rain is come. Okay, so what do you know about renewable resources? Renewable resources are repensable resources. So these are pollution free and environment friendly. These resources take a short time for renewal. For example, solar energy, wind energy, water, wood, paper. So these things often we will get. Okay. Renewable resources are repensable resources. These are pollution free and environment friendly. These resources take a short time for renewal. Within a short period, we will get these resources. Okay, for example, solar energy, wind energy, water, wood, and paper. At the same time, non-renewable resources. What do you mean by non-renewable resources? Are non-repensable resources which pollute and damage the environment. Okay, so a million of years ago, we need for formation of these resource. For example, we can say metal, glass, fossil fuels in the sense coal, petroleum, natural gas, diesel. Okay, so these things are the non-renewable resources. So often, if you are taking it, you won't get often. Right? One day it will be repensable, non-repensable. So non-renewable resources are non-repensable. Okay, are you clear? Next, the policies of for sustainable development. What are the policy? Use of non-conventional source of energy. So what are the, from where we are getting this energy? From where and all we are getting current? From water, air, coal, then next from the wind, even from the sun also. That is the solar power, isn't it? So India depends on thermal and hydropower plant to meet its power needs. Both these sources have an adverse environmental impact. Thermal power plants emit large quantities of carbon dioxide which pollute the environment. So what happened means, here, mostly India is dependent on two types, thermal and hydropower plant. Hydro means with the help of the water. Here, this thermal will pollute the environment by releasing carbon dioxide. Okay. So, next one is the solar power in India. So, actually, in Tamil Nadu, it has the more solar capacity in India. Highest, it is the highest installed solar capacity in India. Tamil Nadu is one of the leading solar power producing state in India. Okay, so which is the leading states of solar power in India? Tamil Nadu. So solar power in India, what's the use of solar power? From where we are getting that power? From the sun. Okay, so solar power is the conversion of energy from sunlight into electricity, either directly using photovoltaic cell or indirectly using concentrated solar power. Solar panel absorbs the sunlight as a source of energy to generate electricity. So nowadays we can see in all the places the solar panel. Isn't it? What's the use of that? It will reduce the electricity, reduce our electricity bill, isn't it? A solar electric system can reliably produce electricity from homes and offices. So these distributed solar systems are often installed by home and business owners to reduce their electricity cost. Solar power in India is the fast developing industry. So what's the use of the solar power? It will reduce the electricity cost. Okay, so in which is the leading solar power producing state? Tamil Nadu. So Tamil Nadu is one of the leading solar power producing state in India. So as on 31st July 2017, the total installed capacity in Tamil Nadu is 1697 megawatt. Do you understand? So from where we are getting this solar power? From the solar panel. The solar panel will absorb the sunlight as a source of energy and it will generate electricity. Very clear? So mostly where it will keep many homes, houses and in the offices also. Why they are keeping this solar panel? In order to reduce their electricity cost. Okay. So which is the leading solar power producing state in India? Tamil Nadu. So in Tamil Nadu only, it has more solar power, solar capacity, highest installed solar capacity in India. So according to 2017, how much megawatt it was produced means 1697 megawatt. Very clear? In this picture only you can see that is the solar panel. Okay. Next, today we can mark a few questions. Already I have marked 3 questions, isn't it? Now 4th question, Roman number 4, 4th question, why human resources is considered as the foremost resources of any country? That is page number 287. Page number 287. Under the heading Human Development, Under the heading Human Development, human resources is necessary for the progress of any country. The term human resource refers to the collective abilities of people which can be utilized in the production sector. Next, second para, fourth line. Therefore, investment in education and health of people can result in a high rate of returns in the future for a country. Next, third para, last two line. Fifth line, human capital is as important as investment in physical capital. Are you clear? Once again, I am saying fourth question. Why human resources is considered as the foremost resources of any country? Human resources is necessary for the progress of any country. The term human resources refers to the collective abilities of people which can be utilized in the production sector. Next, second para, fourth line. Therefore, investment in education and health of people can result in a high rate of returns in the future for a country. Next, third para, fifth line. Human capital is as important as investment in physical capital. To that fourth. Okay. Next, fifth question. Explain the following PPP and HDI. That also page number 286. 286. Expand the following. Expansion of PPP. What is that? Purchasing power parity. And HDI, Human Development Index. That is under the heading Indicator of Economic Development. You can see that, isn't it? Purchasing power parity, PPP, and Human Development Index, HDI. That much only. Fifth answer. Sixth one, expand the following NNP PCI. That also 286, page number 286. The same thing under the heading Indicators of Economic Development. Second line, Net National Product per capita income. Okay. Next, what is solar power? What is solar power? This is very, very important question. Page number 289. Under the heading Solar Power in India, solar power is the conversion of energy from sunlight into electricity, either directly using photovoltaic cells or indirectly using concentrated solar power. Solar panels absorb the sunlight as a source of energy to generate electricity. Are you clear? Up to that only seventh answer. What is solar power? So once again I am reading under the heading Solar Power in India, page number 289. Solar power is the conversion of energy from sunlight into electricity, either directly using photovoltaic cells or indirectly using concentrated solar power. Solar panels absorb the sunlight as a source of energy to generate electricity. Up to that only this seventh question answer. So today I have marked and you 4, 5, 6 and 7. 4 questions, isn't it? So please students, study this answer thoroughly and write and see. Okay. Thank you students.